Chapter 1: Implementing the Keto Diet. With a bit of planning, implementing the keto diet should not be a challenge. In this section, we are going to explore the tools that you will need in order to incorporate this diet into your lifestyle. Specifically, we are going to discuss the foods included in the diet and foods to avoid, and talk about the importance of supplementation and the role that adequate hydration plays overall. We will talk about meal preparation and what ingredients you should stock up in your kitchen to set yourself up for success. Essential tools and ingredients. To successfully follow the keto diet, it is important to have the right tools and ingredients on hand. This includes a food scale to accurately measure portions, a kitchen thermometer to ensure that meats are cooked to the proper temperature, and a variety of healthy fats such as coconut oil, olive oil, and avocado oil for cooking and dressing. Other essential ingredients for the keto diet include low-carb vegetables such as spinach, kale, and broccoli, high-quality proteins like grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, and pasture-raised poultry, and healthy fats like nuts, seeds, and avocados. Let's talk about the tools first. Tools. A food scale to accurately measure your portions is a must-have when you are new to the keto lifestyle. Most people don't know what a half pound of meat looks like, and so we cannot overemphasize the benefits of having a kitchen scale as you start experimenting in the kitchen. You will not see a change in your weight if you do not exercise portion control, unfortunately. A kitchen thermometer is also useful, and this is to ensure that meats are cooked to their proper temperature. An Instant Pot is also a great option to have if you can afford one. The Instant Pot is said to cook meals up to 70% faster than a normal pot, and it cooks all type of meals from soups to meats to vegetables, so it is ideal to have as it saves you a lot of time in the kitchen. It has 7 functions: slow cooker, pressure cooker, warmer, yogurt maker, rice cooker, steamer, and a sauté pan. You can also find many recipes online or in Pinterest community groups that you can cook using the Instant Pot. Fat Bombs Mold. Fat bombs are a healthy way of snacking using keto-friendly treats that are high in fat and low in carbs. Owning a fat bomb mold is not essential, but is a great tool to help prepare your treats in advance so you can avoid falling into the trap of unhealthy snacking. Keto Test Strips. If you want to track your progress, these are great for measuring your ketone levels. This will ensure that you tweak and adjust your diet as and when needed to get the best results. A keto diet cookbook is another handy tool to have in your kitchen, as it will take the guesswork out of meal preparation, and has the added advantage of having the nutritional breakdown of each meal already worked out for you. Preparing your meals in advance is another way to save time in the kitchen, and it ensures that you always have healthy meals at hand when you need to take some to the office or when you are short on cooking time during the week. It may be a good idea, therefore, to have a set of containers to pack your meals that are ideal for freezing and are easy to stack and clean. Ingredients. As already mentioned above, low-carb vegetables such as spinach, kale, and broccoli, high-quality proteins like grass-fed beef, wild-caught fish, and pasture-raised poultry, and healthy fats are going to be staples on the keto diet. And so, as part of your preparation, you should go food shopping. We're going to discuss the nutritional benefits of these ingredients in the next section. Meal planning and preparation. Meal planning and preparation are key to success on the keto diet. To ensure that you have healthy options available, it is helpful to plan meals in advance and have a stock of keto-friendly ingredients on hand. This may include prepping and cooking meals for the week or making sure that you have quick and easy keto-friendly snacks available, such as almond butter, hard-boiled eggs, or coconut chips. What foods to avoid? On the keto diet, it is important to avoid foods that are high in carbohydrates, such as bread, pasta, rice, and sugary foods like candy, pastries, and soda. Additionally, processed foods, high-carb snacks, and fried food should also be avoided. Instead, focus on eating whole, nutrient-dense foods that are low in carbs and high in healthy fats and protein. Fruits. When it comes to fruit, most people generally assume that all fruits are healthy and therefore good to eat. But on the keto diet, the fruit choice is quite limited. Most fruits have too much sugar content and are therefore not allowed on the keto diet. These are fruits such as mangoes, grapes, and bananas. According to Dr. Einfeld, 2022, of Diet Doctor, these fruits contain a whole day's worth of carbs, which is equal to 200 grams of carbs. Sauces and condiments. You may be surprised to learn that most of the products that we add to our food, such as sauces and condiments, are discouraged on the keto diet. The list contains things like ketchup, pasta sauces, and salad dressings. If you check the nutritional breakdown of these products, you may be shocked to see the carb content in them. Also, keep an eye on things that are called natural sweeteners such as honey, jam, maple syrup, and agave sugars, as these generally contain high levels of sugar in them and will sabotage your weight loss efforts. Did you know that jam and maple syrup contain 70 grams net carbs per 100 grams? Facty 2020. Bread and pasta. We have already mentioned starchy foods like pasta and bread, and these are a definite no-no on the keto diet due to their extremely high carb content. When ingested, these foods turn into sugar during digestion, and they work against your weight loss efforts, so avoid them at all costs. According to a study done by De La Fuente Arriaga et al. 2014, eating only 2 slices of white bread per day increases the risk of weight gain and obesity by 40%. The keto diet restricts you to under 50 grams of carbs a day, and most bread comes in at 30 to 40 grams of carbs per slice. The same can be said about pasta, as it also carries around 30 grams of carbs per 100 grams. What about most people's favorite food, rice? Well, half a cup of cooked white rice carries about 27 grams of carbs. Wartenberg 2022. The good news is that these days you can buy commercial products that have been created to be used as substitutes for these foods, such as keto breads, keto rice, etc. Potatoes. Potatoes are ranked higher than white bread on the glycemic index scale, with each medium baked potato containing around 28 grams of carbs. Turnips are a good alternative, and they are packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, iron, antioxidants, fiber, and calcium. For those who love fries, celery root is a better option, as it only contains 7 grams of net carbs per 100 grams. Margarine. This is another commonly used ingredient in most homes. Margarine is not that bad, but the light and low-fat versions are the worst choice to make. This is because low-fat means they do not provide you with the essential fats that your body requires in order to get into ketosis. Moderate servings of regular margarine are, therefore, a better choice than the low-fat versions. Butter is the best choice on the keto diet, and it gives you 5.7 grams of fat per serving. Go for the unsalted version if possible. Processed meats. These types of meat contain very high and unhealthy levels of preservatives and fillers, and should be avoided as much as possible while doing this diet. Here we are talking about meats such as bologna, pre-packed sausage, hot dogs, and cold cuts. Stick to fresh and organic meat if possible. Candy and ice cream. If you have a sweet tooth and love ice cream, it's best to buy yogurt instead. Add fruit pieces to it and have it as your dessert. But even yogurt can be high in carbs, especially the flavored types, so use it as a treat and not an everyday indulgence. Choose full-fat or Greek yogurt instead, which contains around 6 grams of carbs per 1 tub of 156 milliliters. Food Data Central 2022. When it comes to candy, each average size bar of chocolate is packed with 200 to 300 calories. Food Data Central 2019. And they are very high in sugar content, so it's no wonder that they're not allowed on the keto diet. Avoid it completely. Pastries. One very important thing to remember when it comes to cakes, pastries, and cookies is that not only are they high in sugar, but they are made with highly refined flour and most contain artificial trans fats that have been associated with cardiovascular diseases, obesity, diabetes, colon cancer, and breast cancer in a review study by Daca et al. 2011. Trail mix or dried fruit. On the surface, this looks like a very healthy treat. However, dried fruit is not a good choice on the keto diet, as the sugar is concentrated because of the drying process. A mixed dried fruit pack contains about 31 grams of carbs per 1/4 cup. Food Data Central 2020. It is better for you to choose fruit like fresh berries instead, which contain about 4 grams of carbs per 1/4 cup. Alcohol. Beer and wine contain the most amount of carbs, with beer containing around 13 grams of carbs per can, 12 ounces or 356 milliliters, and wine about 4 grams per serving. Ajmira and Richter 2023. For those who cannot avoid alcohol completely while they are on this diet, we advise that you rather choose from hard liquors such as gin, brandy, etc. These hard liquors have zero carbs, and as long as you drink them without adding sodas and mixers, you should be fine. If you can't drink the neat, try adding low-carb mixers for a bit of flavor. Sodas. Sodas are just as bad as alcohol. They are loaded with sugar, and even the low-calorie versions are not good for you. A 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola, for instance, comes with 39 grams of carbs. Sodas have no nutritional benefit and cause more cravings for sweet things. It's best to avoid them completely. What foods to eat on the keto diet? The keto diet is centered around consuming foods that are high in healthy fats, moderate in protein, and low in carbohydrates. This includes fatty cuts of meat, fish, poultry, eggs, low-carb vegetables, nuts, seeds, and healthy oils like olive oil and coconut oil. Additionally, fermented foods like pickles, sauerkraut, and kimchi can also be included in the keto diet, as they are low in carbs and provide beneficial probiotics to support gut health. Let's take a look at the benefits of each of these food groups. Meat and poultry. A great source of protein, meat and poultry contain zero carbs and are a great source of minerals that the body needs. Some research has shown that the protein found in meat and poultry may prevent the loss of muscle mass, which sometimes occurs when people go on very low-carb diets. Maragi et al. 2016. Meat and poultry have also been shown to increase the levels of good cholesterol, HDL, in the body by up to 8%. Thorning et al. 2015. It is recommended that you always choose grass-fed meat as much as possible, since this is the best source of omega-3 fats and conjugated linoleic acid, CLA. CLA is associated with fat loss and improvements in body composition. Lennon et al. 2015. Seafood. Not only is seafood a great source of B vitamins, selenium, and potassium, but it has also been linked to increased brain health. Kokubun et al. 2020, and is very low on carbs. Most seafood contains zero carbs, but some types, such as oysters and octopus, have some carbs. So always be mindful of how much you consume while on the keto diet. Fatty fish are excellent sources of omega-3 fats linked to reduced insulin levels and increased insulin sensitivity. Albert et al. 2014. Eggs. Eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein, and each egg contains less than 1 gram of carbs and 6 grams of proteins. They are, therefore, an essential food while you are on the keto diet. Many people fear eggs because they have heard that they are high in cholesterol, but studies have shown that eggs do not increase one's risk of heart disease. Geiker et al. 2017. Another added benefit of adding eggs to your diet is that they increase one's feelings of satiety, so they keep you full for longer. Dairy. Dairy is another staple on the keto diet. Most dairy is low in carbs and high in fat, which makes it suitable for the keto diet. Just like eggs, an ounce of cheddar contains 1 gram of carbs and 6 grams of protein. Cheese has also been shown to reduce the loss of muscle mass because it contains high levels of CLA, as demonstrated in a 12-week study by Lennon et al. 2015. Some of the cheeses that are allowed on the keto diet are blue cheese, brie, camembert, feta, halloumi, Colby Jack, cheddar, cottage, goat, mascarpone, parmesan, Munster, etc. Yogurt and cottage cheese are great additions on the keto diet as they are rich sources of protein, but you must keep an eye on the carb content. Stick to plain yogurt and avoid the sweetened variants. And if you don't enjoy the taste of plain yogurt, you may add chopped almonds and berries, both allowed on the keto lifestyle. Cream and half milk are also excellent staples on the keto diet, as both are high in fat and contain low carbs. Cream is high in CLA, and so is butter. It is advised to watch your intake of these foods though, as the research is still inconclusive regarding saturated fats and their link to heart attacks and strokes. It may, therefore, be beneficial to replace animal sources of protein, which are higher in saturated fats, with plant-based protein, in which case you may switch to almond milk and other plant-based variants. When you do so, be sure to stick to the unsweetened versions, such as unsweetened coconut or almond milk. Oat milk has a high carb content, so it is not ideal for the keto diet. Low-carb vegetables. Dark, leafy vegetables are the best option for the keto diet, as they are good sources of vitamin K and iron. Examples of vegetables to include are spinach, collard greens, kale, Swiss chard, cabbage, etc. Use these to make salads or add bulk to your smoothies, and they will fill you up for a long time. Also, feel free to add herbs in your meal preparation, as these have almost zero carbs but add flavor to your meals. Feel free to add all types of peppers to your keto meal preparation, as they add flavor and bulk to your meals and are a great source of vitamin C. According to Food Data Central, one bell pepper contains 107% of the recommended daily value of vitamin C. Other veggies that are popular on the keto diet are zucchini and yellow squash. Most people use zucchini to make a healthier version of noodles because of their low carb content to substitute regular pasta, which is not an option on the keto diet. Cauliflower is another vegetable that has many benefits and uses on the keto diet. Most people use cauliflower these days to make a carb-free version of mash and rice, and it is even available commercially these days as cauli rice. Avocado is another great staple on the keto diet. Although not really a vegetable as it is classified as a fruit, it is low on carbs and a great source of healthy fats. Avocados have been linked to improved heart health and to lowering LDL, the bad cholesterol in the body, as per a study done by Wang et al. 2015. Beans. When it comes to the keto diet, not all beans are created equal, as some beans are okay to include, whereas others should be avoided. The amount of starch in beans make them not suitable for the keto diet. Avoid all pinto beans, kidney beans, and black beans, but black soybeans are okay and contain all 9 essential amino acids. They are also high in dietary fiber and numerous vitamins and minerals. Nuts and seeds. We have already mentioned almonds above as a great addition to yogurt, and they can also be added to smoothies to add bulk and nutrition. In this way, they also make you feel full for longer, which reduces your daily calorie intake. Nuts, in general, are a great source of healthy fats and are low in carbs. They are also associated with improved heart health and less risk of depression and chronic diseases. Guashfer et al. 2017. The best nuts to include in your diet are almonds, macadamia, walnuts, and pecans. When it comes to seeds, feel free to include chia seeds and flax seeds, both of which are usually added to smoothies and cereals. Berries. Berries are the only fruits that are recommended on the keto diet, as other fruits usually contain high amounts of sugar and carbs. The best ones are strawberries and raspberries, and even though blueberries and blackberries are also fine, they are not recommended on a very strict keto diet. The best benefit of berries is that they are packed with antioxidants, which help fight inflammation and protect you from diseases. Zhang et al. 2014. Healthy oils. In this category, we list things like olive oil, which is high in oleic acid, and butter and ghee, both of which contain almost zero carbs. Coconut oil and avocado oil also form part of this group of keto-friendly fats. Oleic oil is a monounsaturated oil that has been linked to a reduction in heart diseases. Perdomo et al. 2015. Extra virgin olive oil also contains polyphenol antioxidants great for heart health and a reduction in inflammation. Dark chocolate. Although chocolate is not allowed as part of the keto diet, dark chocolate is great for snacking as it does not contain many carbs like the other variants. Make sure to choose one with a minimum of 70% cocoa content. It is also a great source of antioxidants that fight inflammation, and so is cocoa powder. The flavonols in dark chocolate reduce the risk of heart disease and keep your arteries healthy. This was shown in a study that looked at the individual as well as combined effects of dark chocolate, cocoa, and almonds. Li et al. 2017. Supplementation and hydration. In addition to eating a well-rounded, keto-friendly diet, it may be beneficial to also incorporate supplements and hydration strategies to support overall health and well-being on the keto diet. This may include a high-quality multivitamin to ensure that all essential nutrients are being consumed, and increasing water intake to support digestion and hydration. A good multivitamin will ensure that your diet plan meets the required nutritional needs of your body by providing the essential micronutrients. An omega-3 supplement should also be considered, especially by those who do not eat fish at least 3 times a week or omega-3 fortified eggs. Since the keto diet can sometimes cause constipation, it is also a good idea to include a fiber supplement, especially if you are not taking in enough leafy vegetables to aid the digestion process. The benefits of drinking water cannot be overstated. Drinking too much water is also not a good thing, so take care to drink to your thirst, as too much water can also exacerbate the symptoms of the keto flu, according to Stanton, ND. Sparkling water, especially the unsweetened type, is an excellent beverage that you can consume without worrying that you will ruin your diet. Add a slice or two of lemon if you don't like the taste of plain water. Black coffee and teas, including herbal teas, are keto-friendly beverages that add no carbs to your diet. As sources of caffeine, these drinks may boost metabolism and help you shed some weight. They also increase alertness and mood. If you add milk or cream to your coffee or tea, keep in mind the carb value. It is important to speak with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen to ensure that it is safe and appropriate for your individual needs and health goals. Author's experience. For my diet, I removed carbohydrates and followed the guidelines of what was allowed on the keto diet. Chapter 2. The first month on the keto diet. In this chapter, we are going to delve deeper into what to expect in your first month on keto. We are going to specifically discuss not only the challenges and how to overcome them, but tips for staying on track, how to avoid making common mistakes, and the realities of being on the keto diet. Challenges and how to overcome them. One of the biggest challenges people face when starting the keto diet is sticking to the diet and overcoming cravings for carbohydrates. It's important to have a plan in place and to be prepared for these challenges. One strategy is to always have healthy keto-friendly snacks on hand, such as nuts, cheese, or avocado. It's also helpful to have a support system, such as a friend or family member who is also on a diet, to help you stay motivated and on track. Another challenge is dealing with the initial side effects, such as the keto flu. This is a common experience for many people when they first start the diet and happens when the body is adjusting to the new way of eating. To help overcome this, it's important to stay hydrated and get enough electrolytes, such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Managing food cravings. There are a number of reasons why you may experience cravings while transitioning to the keto diet, and these include craving carbs when you stop eating them or drastically reduce the amount that you eat on a daily basis, nutrient deficiencies, stress, and changes in blood sugar levels, among others. When your body is used to functioning on glucose, and you suddenly limit the amount of glucose you consume, you will experience cravings. Also, while your body is learning to function on ketones, it may take a week or two for it to adapt to this new way of functioning. During that time, you will experience cravings. But the good news is that there are ways to manage this process. Eat regularly. Eating smaller meals regularly will help you control your blood sugar and ensure that you don't get to a point where you're too hungry and start eating all the wrong things out of desperation. This may cause you to fall off the bandwagon of healthy eating. Eat lots of high fats and protein. High fats and protein keep you full for longer periods and keep your blood sugar in check. Cravings are usually a direct result of these two micronutrients missing or not taken in sufficient amounts. So when you experience cravings, check that you are taking enough high protein and high fats. Get enough rest. A study done by Schmidt et al. 2008 showed that sleep deprivation increased the levels of the hormone ghrelin, the hormone responsible for hunger and appetite, in a group of healthy men. It's almost unbelievable that something that is not related to food, like sleep, can increase food cravings and lead to weight gain, and so I would like to encourage you to make sure that you get enough sleep while on this diet. Manage stress. Stress is another reason you may experience food cravings, and like sleep, you may not associate it with cravings. Usually, compulsive eating is a result of undiagnosed stress, which may lead to emotional eating. Changing your diet may be stressful and ultimately lead to emotional eating. Try incorporating stress-relieving techniques like yoga, meditation, and physical exercise to manage stress. Check that you do not have nutrient deficiencies. Lacking certain nutrients in the body will most likely result in food cravings. A good example of this is how women who are on their period experience cravings for chocolate, and this is because their bodies lack magnesium during this time. Always consult your healthcare provider if you are not sure so you can get tested for nutrient deficiencies. Opt for keto-friendly alternatives. Instead of the usual carb-heavy foods, for instance, if you crave a brownie, try making a keto-friendly alternative using almond or coconut flour and erythritol instead of sugar. Tips for staying on track. Staying on track with the keto diet requires effort and dedication, but there are many tips and strategies to help make the process easier. One of the most important things is to stay organized and plan ahead. This can be as simple as making a grocery list, prepping meals in advance, or having a weekly meal plan. Another helpful tip is to have a positive mindset and stay motivated. It's important to remember the reasons why you started the diet and to focus on the benefits and progress you're making. It's also helpful to track your progress and celebrate your successes along the way. Here are 5 tips on how to stay motivated while on the keto diet. Arm yourself with knowledge. Educate yourself about macros and what macros are suitable for you. You can easily find this information online and on various keto blogs. Learn as much as you can about the keto diet, such as how ketosis happens, so that you have the information to always make the right decisions. Keep track of what you eat. Being on the keto diet means keeping track of your macros so that you will not go over your daily allowance. Going over your macros allowance will set you back, and you will not see any progress on the scale. Fortunately, these days you can download apps like MyFitnessPal and Keto Diet, basic apps which allow you to log what you eat and tell you how many macros you have consumed. This takes away the arduous task of trying to figure out the nutritional breakdown of every meal that you consume, so these apps are handy tools to use. Get keto inspired. Joining a Facebook group or following some keto boards on Pinterest is a great idea because you can learn from others and be inspired by what they are sharing on those boards. There are times when you lack the motivation to create a keto meal, but just seeing what others post can be the spark you're looking for to get creative in the kitchen. Don't underestimate the importance of planning ahead and doing your research. Planning ahead sets you up for success. Planning ahead, for instance, could mean planning your weekly meals in advance, shopping for keto ingredients, and planning for healthy snacks as well. This will ensure that when you get hungry, you always have a keto meal within easy reach and don't fall into the trap of mindless snacking. Planning in advance also means that you can plan for eating out and for when you go on vacation, since those are usually the trickiest times to stick to your diet. Do your research by finding out what type of food a certain restaurant serves, or if you are going on a trip, what type of snacks are available at your destination, or if you can bring your own. Packing keto-friendly snacks. This is related to the previous point. If you are going away for some time, it may be a good idea to pack your own keto-friendly snacks, such as almonds, low-carb granola, boiled eggs, etc. That way, you won't have to buy a bag of crisps when you get hungry in between meals. Tracking your progress. Tracking progress is an important part of staying on track with the keto diet. This can be done by keeping a food diary, measuring your waistline, or tracking your weight. By monitoring your progress, you can see how far you've come and stay motivated to continue. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. There are many common mistakes that people make when starting the keto diet, and it's important to be aware of these in order to avoid them. One of the most common mistakes is not getting enough healthy fats, such as avocado, nuts, and olive oil. Another mistake is not getting enough electrolytes, such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which can lead to the keto flu. Let's break down some of these. Not eating enough fats. Most people who embark on the keto diet for the first time have a fear of fats because they have always thought of fats as fattening, and so it takes a while to adjust your thinking to see fats as your friend. The keto diet is 75% high in fats, and once you get comfortable with that idea, it will be easier for you to start enjoying the benefits of fats, such as the fact that they are satiating and add flavor to your meals. The fats to think about here are avocados, olive oil, olives, butter, ghee, and coconut oil. Because fats keep you full for longer, you will tend to eat less, and this helps push you into ketosis. So, not eating enough fats will be your number one mistake while you are on the keto diet. Eating too much protein. Likewise, eating too much protein will prevent your body from going into ketosis, as too much protein gets converted into glucose in your body, so the body has to break down the glucose first before it can get to the fat. On the keto diet, proteins make up 20% of your macros, and you should aim to stick to that as much as possible. Eating a few extra grams of protein here and there won't do any damage, but the extra will be stored by the body as glucose, and the body can still use it for other bodily functions. Just remember to choose high-quality proteins as discussed in the previous chapter. Consuming too many calories. If you eat more calories than your body is able to burn, you will gain weight, so make sure that this doesn't happen while you're on the keto diet. There are online tools that you can use to calculate how many calories your body requires in order to meet its daily needs, as this differs from person to person depending on a number of factors such as gender and age. Most adults require around 2,000 calories a day. Eating too much dairy. Dairy consists of fat, protein, and carbs, and so eating more than your daily allowance will not only increase your carb intake, which defeats your weight loss efforts, but may also make you go over your protein needs and/or calorie allowance. Try to eat no more than 1 to 2 ounces of cheese per meal. Not drinking enough water. This is another mistake that people make. Water has various functions in the body, such as flushing out toxins, helping boost your metabolism, and helping burn fat. It's recommended that you drink at least 64 ounces of water a day to help these processes. You may even need to go slightly above that in the beginning, as your body sheds water in the early days when you lower your carb intake. Not replenishing your electrolytes. Closely related to the above point is a loss of electrolytes, which may also cause the keto flu. When you start your keto journey, you may be losing a lot of water in the first few days as the body adjusts from burning carbs to burning fat, and with that comes the loss of electrolytes. This may cause grogginess, nausea, and headaches, and so it will be very important to replenish the electrolytes by increasing your water intake or taking a supplement. A supplement will not only replace your electrolytes, but it will also boost the production of ketones in the body. Snacking a lot. Too much snacking is counterproductive to your weight loss efforts as it can increase the number of calories that you consume in a day. Snacks may also provide your body with another source of fuel so that instead of it burning fat, it burns glucose instead, which slows down your weight loss. You can still snack on keto-friendly snacks like nuts, cheese, and seeds. However, you have to watch how much you take in, and it may be best to stick to no more than 2 snacks a day. Eating too many keto sweets. Although it is acceptable to snack on keto treats such as keto brownies because they are low on carbs, eating too many of these treats can easily put you above your daily calorie allowance, and you may end up sabotaging your weight loss efforts. My advice is to only use them as treats and not everyday snacks. Eating hidden carbs. Hidden carbs are cleverly disguised and found in products like ketchup, sauces, and salad dressings, so be extra careful when you add these to your meals. In fact, avoid it if you can. Not sleeping enough. Lack of sleep is perceived by your body as stress, which negatively affects your metabolism and causes your body to hold on to the fat instead of shedding it, so make sure that you get enough sleep. When you sleep for 8 to 9 hours a night, your body uses that time to perform all the bodily functions to repair itself and get rid of toxins, a process called autophagy. When you are sleep deprived, you also tend to do other things that work against your weight loss efforts, such as snacking or grabbing an unhealthy meal. Expectations and realities. Starting the keto diet can be an exciting journey, but it's important to have realistic expectations and understand that it takes time and effort to see results. It's also important to remember that everyone's body is different, and results will vary from person to person. However, with dedication and perseverance, the keto diet can be a highly effective way to reach your weight loss goals and improve your overall health. How much weight can you realistically expect to lose on the keto diet? The speed at which you lose weight can depend on a number of factors, such as how strict you are on yourself and the condition of your health. For instance, for someone with thyroid problems, it may take longer to lose the weight. Keto may also not be safe for people with chronic health problems, and that is why it is advisable that you check with your healthcare provider before you start the diet. Let's break down each of these factors individually. Metabolism. We all know people who never struggle to lose weight when they decide to. Well, metabolism has a lot to do with it, as those with a slow metabolism usually take longer to lose the weight, whereas those with a faster metabolism tend to lose it faster. What's important to remember is that your experience on the keto diet will be unique to your circumstances, and you should not compare your progress to that of others. Body mass index, BMI. Those with a higher BMI tend to lose weight faster at the beginning than those with a low BMI. Your BMI is calculated by dividing your body mass by the square of your height. You can find online resources to calculate yours. There is also a lot of water loss at the beginning, which causes rapid weight loss. You may even experience urinating a lot during the first couple of weeks, but this slows down as you continue on your keto journey. Lifestyle. Lifestyle plays a big role too in your ability to lose weight. If you are a person that eats out a lot, you will have to carefully monitor what you consume as you have no ability to control the food preparation process, and you have no idea what ingredients are used in the preparation of your food. Consistency. Consistency has a lot to do with how strict you are while you are on this diet. Some people choose to apply the 80-20 rule and say as long as you are good 80% of the time, you can allow yourself to cheat here and there. That will determine how slow or fast your progress is. It's good to aim for something as realistic as possible because life happens and there will always be birthday invitations, nights out with friends, etc. And you should not be too hard on yourself. For those who stick to the required macros, you can expect a weight loss of around 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks. This generally slows down to between 1 to 2 pounds of weight in the third and fourth week, and around 1 pound per week after the first month on average. Chapter 3: Incorporating Physical Activity into the Keto Diet. The importance of exercise. Exercise is an important aspect of any weight loss program, and the keto diet is no exception. While the diet alone can help you lose weight, combining it with exercise can maximize your results, improve your overall health, and enhance your body composition. Exercise can also help you manage stress, increase energy levels, and boost your mood. Start small, with activities that you enjoy and those that can easily fit into your schedule. Gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts as you get stronger. Set achievable goals and track your progress to keep yourself motivated. The benefits of exercise cannot be overemphasized. Research has shown that combining diet with exercise can have a greater positive effect on both your brain and your body. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 2018. Other benefits are reduced short-term feelings of anxiety in adults, reduced risk of depression, and weight loss, of course. Combining the keto diet with exercise may improve endurance, as demonstrated in a study done among high-performance athletes. In this study, they noted that being in a metabolic state of ketosis improved endurance because of the body's ability to use fats as a source of fuel instead of carbs. Cox et al., 2016. A similar study done on athletes showed that following the ketogenic diet for 12 weeks improved not only performance, but body composition and the body's ability to burn fat during training. McSwiney et al., 2018. Research done by Sansone et al., 2018, showed that using supplements that increase the production of ketones in the body could speed up muscle recovery and decrease the breakdown of proteins. Recommended workouts. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to exercise in the keto diet. However, some workouts that can complement the diet include high-intensity interval training, HIIT, strength training, and low-impact cardio such as yoga or walking. Some literature refers to low-intensity workouts as low-intensity steady state, LISS. HIIT is especially effective for burning fat, while strength training can help build lean muscle mass. It's important to note, however, that HIIT draws most of its energy from carbs, and so a low-carb diet like keto may not be the best to combine with this type of exercise, which is why we advise that you choose from low-intensity exercises such as walking, yoga, biking, and rowing. This is not to say that you can't do HIIT training while you are on keto. However, you may find it a bit more challenging. You should consider these types of exercises while you're on keto. Low-impact or light cardio exercises such as biking, rowing, walking, hiking, and swimming. Easy resistance training such as high-rep, low weightlifting routines that will help you maintain lean body mass, build strength, and burn fat. To improve balance and flexibility, consider exercises like yoga, Pilates, and gymnastics that not only prevent injuries, but also improve your range of motions and activate your core. Here are some tips for exercising while on the keto diet. Be easy on yourself. It takes some time for the body to adjust from drawing its energy from carbs to switching to using fats for fuel, and during this adjustment phase, you may experience the keto flu and feel sluggish. You should never force yourself to exercise during this time. Choosing your keto-friendly pre-workout. Most of the products that are sold on the market these days are loaded with sugar, so choose wisely when it comes to a pre-workout supplement. Instead of HIIT workouts, opt for strength training. We've already discussed why low-intensity workouts are best for those on the keto diet in the section above. Another reason this is the case is that the body uses fat as fuel during low-intensity workouts, whereas it relies on glycogen during sprints and HIIT. For those who still choose to do HIIT workouts, increase your intake of carbs. As long as you do this within 30 to 60 minutes before your workout and your carbs come from fruit, this should be fine. Doing this will ensure an adequate supply of glycogen that is needed for the intense training session. Ensure that you take enough fats. You should make sure that you consume enough high-quality fats from avocado, coconut oil, fatty fish, and quality meat to provide your body with the nutrients that it requires. Listen to your body. How does your body feel while you are exercising? You should pay attention to low levels of energy or if you experience stalled weight loss, because this will let you know if you need to change anything as far as your training is concerned. How to incorporate exercise into your routine. Incorporating exercise into your routine can be challenging, especially if you are new to it. Start small, with activities that you enjoy and can easily fit into your schedule. Gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts as you get stronger. Set achievable goals and track your progress to keep yourself motivated. While LISS is a low-intensity type of exercise that helps to rev up your metabolism, it can be maintained for up to 60 minutes and will maximize the calories burned, whereas HIIT is performed in short bursts of 10 to 60 seconds, and it increases the body's resting metabolic rate. What this means for you is that it helps you burn fat even while you're at rest. There are no rules when it comes to whether you should exercise first thing in the morning or late afternoon on this diet. I would say it depends on your preference and your energy levels. Some research indicates that mornings may be the best time to train for burning fat and losing weight, whereas afternoons are ideal for performance boosting because you would have eaten a few meals by then. Ducharme 2019. But I really believe it's just a matter of preference. You can try both and see what works for you if unsure. Staying motivated. Maintaining motivation is key to sticking with an exercise program. Find a workout partner, join a fitness group, or hire a personal trainer to keep you accountable. Reward yourself when you reach your goals and focus on positive changes you are experiencing in your body and mind. You may also experience weight loss stalls during your journey, but this is common, and you should not allow yourself to lose motivation. Here are some tips on how to stay motivated if you hit a plateau and don't see any weight loss on the scale. Focus on other health benefits. One of the ways to stay motivated, even if you don't see a loss on the scale, is to remind yourself that your health is still improving. Also, remember that weight loss is not only happening on the scale, but you may start noticing that your clothes fit better, or you have lost a dress size. Look at your skin. Is there a clear improvement there? What about your joints? You may have experienced some pain in your joints previously, and now it's gone. What about your insulin levels? These are all health-related benefits. We have already discussed some of the benefits that have nothing to do with weight in the early chapters. Low-carb living should be a lifestyle and not a diet. Embracing this journey as a lifestyle instead of a diet will set you up for success. Just like any lifestyle will have challenges and roadblocks, and these do not mean you cannot reach your goals. So is embarking on the keto diet. There will be times when you reach plateaus, but that should not stop you from achieving your weight loss goal. Redefine what a plateau or stall is. If you don't lose weight for a few days or even a couple of weeks, is that a weight loss stall? According to Dr. Atkins of the Atkins Diet, Berger 2020, a stall is several weeks with neither a change in weight nor in body size. This means do not be the kind of person who weighs him or herself, let's say, several times a day. And as soon as you see no change or see fluctuations, you define that as a plateau, because a person's weight can fluctuate several times during the day or within a week. Allowing your scale to determine your mood will ruin this experience for you. Respect the complexity of your body. There are many factors that play a role in how much your body weighs at any given point. Things like whether you exercised hard that day may cause your body to retain water and will determine the number that you see on the scale. Even weather conditions like humidity and whether a woman is on her period or not may cause your body to retain water. So you should be careful how you see that number on the scale and how much you allow it to affect your mood and/or motivation. Again, the important thing here is how your clothes fit you, because that tells you if your body composition is changing. Do not compare yourself to others. We are all unique individuals with different BMIs and different body compositions, and we should not expect that our bodies are going to respond in the same manner to a certain diet. Comparing yourself to someone on social media will lead to frustration, especially if you see a drastic transformation in them. Instead of doing this, use those people to motivate you in a good way by showing you what is possible without you trying to match the exact results. Set a non-weight loss goal. Here's an example. If you like running, set yourself a longer distance goal, and that way, you can measure your fitness progress. This is just one example of something that will show you how much your health and fitness has improved. Alternatively, you can start a new hobby and take part in it several times a week or month. This will definitely shift your focus from weight, but give you immense joy in terms of how much your life has improved since you started on this journey. Progress and performance. Regular exercise is essential for tracking progress and performance in the keto diet. Keep track of your workouts, the duration, and the intensity. Measure your body composition, such as body fat percentage, to monitor your progress. Celebrate your successes, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Consistency is key to achieving your long-term goals. Haggard, 2019, suggests 8 ways you can track your progress on keto using a journal. This journal can contain pictures, notes, body measurements, sleep patterns, etc., and can be used as a scrapbook to track your progress on this journey. A tracking app does this and more if you prefer to log your progress electronically. Here's a list of things you can track on your journal. Pictures. Before and after pictures will also help you to track your progress and are quite motivating to look at. Do this instead of measuring yourself daily or trying to see the difference in the mirror. Haggard 2019 suggests taking a picture on day 1 and then again every 30 days or so. Wear the same clothes and stand in the same position and spot when you take your progress pictures so you can see the difference. Weighing yourself. Try to weigh yourself on the same day once a week because weight fluctuates. And if you weigh yourself more frequently than that, you may be frustrated thinking that there is no progress. Please bear in mind that gaining more muscle may also reflect as weight gain on the scale because muscle weighs heavier than fat. This is why it's important to also use how well your clothes fit as another indicator of whether you are shedding weight or not. Body measurements. Closely related to the above point is using how well your dress fits as an indicator of whether your waist is shrinking or not, and this is much more reliable than using the scale. Use a measuring tape to measure your chest, waist, and hips and see the difference over time. You will be very motivated when you see the difference. Calmer emotions and fewer stress triggers. How do you relate to your stress triggers? Are you getting stressed less often? Haggard 2019 suggests keeping a log and rating yourself on a daily basis from 1 to 10 and writing down why you chose that rating. Eating habits. Are your cravings getting lesser? How do you react when you're around sugary foods? Are your workouts improving? Are you getting any muscle and strength gain? You will see this if there is an improvement in your workouts, such as doing more reps when you are lifting weights. Sleep patterns. Are you sleeping better than before? Try tracking the amount of sleep you are getting per night to see if there is any improvement there. Also, check how you're feeling in the mornings when you wake up. Medications. If you were taking medications before, is there any improvement in that area? Has your doctor suggested lowering your doses, or have you stopped taking them completely? This is a good indication that your health is improving. Author's experience. I made a daily habit of taking a 3-mile walk and took 1 day off to rest. On some days, I would walk a bit faster, even jogging, with a 5-minute stop around the midpoint of the walk. Chapter 4. Overcoming cravings and staying focused. Common cravings and triggers. While on the keto diet, it is common to experience cravings for high-carb and sugary foods. This is due to the fact that your body has been used to a diet high in carbohydrates and is now trying to adjust to a low-carb diet. Understanding the triggers behind your cravings can help you manage them more effectively. Some common triggers include stress, boredom, and social situations. Strategies for managing cravings. It's very important that we understand the reasons why we crave certain foods, and these reasons can be classified into 2 categories: physical and psychological. Physical. Before you embark on the keto diet, your body is used to drawing its energy from glucose, the glucose that it creates from carbs. When there is suddenly a shortage of glucose in your body because you have limited your carb intake, it will go look for the next source of glucose until all glucose is depleted from the body. When this happens, you are now in a state called hypoglycemia or low blood sugar level, and this is what triggers hunger or cravings. Withdrawing from taking sugar also creates cravings. Sugar is addictive, and eating it triggers similar areas in the brain as addictive drugs. So when you stop taking sugar, you experience cravings. Psychological. What you see, taste, or smell can trigger cravings even if you are full. This might explain why we often crave dessert even after eating a large meal. Hunger is also habitual, Stanton ND-A. What this means is if you always eat dessert at a certain time of the day, your body gets used to it and will start craving dessert around the same time every day. Menstrual cycle cravings, craving sweet things just before your period, is common for many women, and this is because of the hormonal changes that take place during that time of the month. Boredom is another trigger for snacking, and you can manage this by standing up, going for a short walk in the garden, or just doing something different, like playing music for a short period. There are several strategies you can use to manage cravings and avoid falling off track. One effective method is to have low-carb snacks on hand, such as nuts, seeds, or cheese. Another strategy is to find healthier alternatives to your favorite high-carb foods, such as using almond flour instead of regular flour for baking. Additionally, drinking water or herbal tea can help curb your cravings and keep you hydrated. Here are some tips from Carb Manager, Stanton ND-A, to help you control cravings while you're on this diet. Control your environment. If you don't see it, you will not crave it. This links directly to that earlier point about sight triggering cravings. Keep carbs out of your kitchen or pantry so that you will not be tempted to eat them. Keep carbs to a minimum. The keto diet specifies that we keep carb intake to about 10% of our daily calories. This will ensure that you train your body to function on fats rather than on carbs, which will get you into ketosis quicker. Do not confuse your body by eating carbs one day and fats the next day with no consistency. Fill up on low-carb vegetables. In the first chapter, we discuss the types of vegetables that are suitable for the keto diet, and these are usually the dark green leafy ones, such as spinach, chard, kale, and vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and asparagus. These are very filling, and they sustain you for a long period before you need to eat again. This is because they have an indigestible carb called fiber. Though it's a carb, it does not interfere with ketosis and fills you up without giving you extra calories. Get enough sleep. Research has shown that not getting enough sleep increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, so you may eat more, which contributes to your daily calorie intake. We also spoke briefly about some of the body processes, such as autophagy, that need to take place while the body is at rest. Allow your body time to adapt to keto. If you are used to eating a lot of carbs before you started keto, your body may need some time to adjust to the limited carb intake. So allow yourself time to adjust into this new way of eating and for the body to switch to drawing its fuel from fats instead of carbs. Do not overlimit your calories. Remember, this is not a calorie-restricting diet, and so do not be tempted to over-restrict your calorie intake. This will create more cravings and defeat the whole purpose of trying to lose weight in a healthy manner. Hydrate and supplement with electrolytes. When you start the keto diet, you may experience keto flu as you lose water and electrolytes. So it'll be very important that you drink enough water and supplement with electrolytes such as sodium and potassium if possible. Adding salt to your water can aid this process. Eat healthy fats. Eating healthy fats will keep you full for longer and minimize cravings. This helps you to not go over your daily calorie allowance. It also ensures that you have enough fat for the body to use for energy. Balance your blood sugar. You can achieve this by making sure that you choose healthy options from the three main food groups: protein, carbs, and fat. This will help to ensure that your blood sugar levels are balanced out throughout the day and to prevent cravings. Choose high-quality proteins. High-quality proteins work just like healthy fats in that they ensure satiety, keeping you full for longer. They are also responsible for muscle growth and recovery. Adjusting your macros. The standard keto macros are purely for guidance, but may not be optimal for everyone, so adjust accordingly. Adjust your carbs until you find what's best for you, as we are all different, and so are our nutritional requirements. Reduce stress. Stress makes you eat more, especially those who are comfort eaters, and that is why you should try to reduce it using methods such as yoga, meditation, and journaling. Allow the cravings to pass. Sometimes you have got to ride the wave and let it pass. There are other things you can try too, like drinking water or a cup of tea that will help you to not give in to your cravings. Mindful eating and portion control. Mindful eating has been defined as a simple method of becoming focused on the present moment and being aware of your senses while eating food in a non-judgmental way. Keto Happy, ND. It is not about counting calories, but taking time to enjoy your meals so that you don't overeat, but rather enjoy the eating experience. Mindful eating involves paying attention to your food and how it affects your body. This can help you better understand and control your cravings. Portion control is also important, as eating too much of any food, even healthy foods, can still lead to weight gain. Using smaller plates or measuring out portions can help you stay within your daily calorie and carbohydrate limits. Here are some benefits of mindful eating as shared by Keto Happy. Reduced gas and bloating after meals. Reduced binge eating. Reduced stress eating and anxiety. Improved digestion. Improved self-control around foods. Improved nutritional intake. Improved weight loss results. Keto Happy, ND. So, how do you practice mindful eating? Here are some strategies. Remove distractions. Do not eat in front of the TV, as this takes away your attention from the food, and you can easily overeat. It takes a while for the gut to register the food is coming in and that it has had enough. And if you are doing something else while eating, such as watching TV, being on your phone, or doing other activities, by the time your gut registers that you have had enough, you could have eaten more than you needed. Sipping water while you eat. Taking small sips of water will not only slow you down, but it will also fill you up so that you don't end up overeating. This also improves the sensory experience of food, according to Keto Happy, ND. Eat with chopsticks. Eating with chopsticks will slow you down, ensuring that you are enjoying your meal. It will also give your brain enough time to signal the gut that there is food coming in, and again, this will help you not overeat. Staying focused on your goals. It is important to remind yourself of the reasons why you started the keto diet and keep your goals in mind. This can help you stay focused and motivated. Creating a vision board, writing down your goals, or having a supportive friend can all help you stay motivated and on track. Keeping your motivation strong. Staying motivated can be a challenge, especially when you encounter setbacks or difficulties. It is important to remember that progress takes time, and it is okay to have slip-ups as long as you get back on track as soon as possible. Celebrating small victories, such as reaching a weight loss milestone or fitting into a smaller size, can help keep your motivation strong. Here are a few ideas of how to maintain your motivation while you're on the keto diet. Download a tracking app to help you stay on top of your macros and keep track of your progress. Apps are very helpful as they already have recipes and have counted the macros, so all the hard work has been done for you. MyFitnessPal and Carb Manager are just two examples of great apps that you can use. Joining a group of similar-minded people can also help you keep your motivation. You can find these groups on social media, and within the group, members may share recipes, tips, and advice. Subscribing to a keto podcast is also a great idea, as you will learn so much from listening to what others share. Podcasts may also interview health experts from whom you will receive tons of valuable information. Rope in a friend, and the two of you can help support and hold each other accountable along this journey. It will also be more fun to do it with a friend and swap recipes. Author's experience. To combat cravings for snacking, I snacked on foods and drinks that were allowed, such as peanut butter and nuts like almonds and walnuts. I used peanut butter as my main snack, even as a replacement for ice cream. I also had a few spoonfuls of peanut butter with nuts as another snack. I drank only water and avoided other beverages. For my workouts, I used protein shakes, specifically Muscle Milk, but other brands would work as well. Chapter 5. Managing Plateaus and Staying Committed. Understanding plateaus. A plateau is a common occurrence when following the keto diet. It is a period when progress seems to slow down or stop entirely. This can be discouraging, but it is important to understand that plateaus are a normal part of any weight loss journey. They are often the result of the body adapting to the changes you are making in your diet and exercise routine. A study done by DeLu and Schutz, 2015, showed that your metabolism slows down as you lose weight, which is one of the causes of plateaus. At this point, you may have to adjust your daily macros and be stricter on the number of carbs and even proteins that you consume, since these are what the body converts into glucose. What you want is to limit the amount of glucose that is available to your body so you can force it to turn to fat for fuel. Eating too many high fats can also push you over the limit of your daily calorie allowance and could put you on a plateau, so it's important that you keep your eye on that. Plateaus may also be caused by other factors like stress, lack of sleep, exercise routine, and medical history. Stress causes your body to be flooded with cortisol, the stress hormone, and elevated levels of cortisol cause the body to hold on to fat, more so around the belly. Not getting enough exercise can also cause weight gain or a stall. Remember, exercise not only burns calories, but it helps build muscle and maintain it, which in turn increases the amount of energy you burn at rest. When it comes to your medical history, it is always a good idea to rule out any undiagnosed health conditions if you hit a plateau, since these may be negatively impacting your progress. Medical conditions like PCOS, depression, and hyperinsulinemia, which is high levels of insulin, may lead to weight gain, making it challenging for you to lose weight. How to overcome plateaus. There are several ways to overcome plateaus on the keto diet. One of the most effective ways is to reassess your diet and make sure you are sticking to the principles of the keto diet. This may mean reducing your calorie intake, increasing your physical activity, or adjusting your macro ratios. It may also be helpful to try a different form of exercise, such as strength training or high-intensity interval training, to boost your metabolism and help you break through the plateau. Let's take a look at each of these individually. Reducing your calorie intake. The fact that the keto diet is high in healthy fats, then protein, and lower on carbs is meant to help you stay full for longer if you stick to your macros. This then ensures that you don't overeat and stay within your daily calorie allowance. But when you feel stuck on a certain weight for weeks, this may be a sign you need to adjust your macros. Tweaking your macros and reducing your calories for a short period should be enough to shift the stubborn weight. Increasing your physical activity. We already discussed the benefits of exercise in Chapter 3. A number of studies have been done that demonstrate that combining exercise with a healthy eating plan has tremendous health benefits, including weight loss, Swift et al. 2014, and Ruegsager, GN, and Booth, FW, 2018. This happens because exercising helps you create a calorie deficit, which allows the weight to shift. The recommendation is that you put in at least 150 minutes of exercise a week to enjoy the benefits of exercise. It also helps to switch up your routine by trying a different activity such as swimming or yoga, etc. Keep an eye on your macros. Most foods have hidden carbs in them, and you need to watch out for those. Usually, things like sauces and condiments, as well as fruit juice, starchy vegetables, etc., have hidden sugar in them, and if you consume these products, the calories may add up, resulting in unexplainable weight gain. Try incorporating intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting helps you reduce the amount of calories that you consume in a day and to push the body into ketosis, Kim et al. 2017, as well as the reduction of body fat, Harvey and Howell, 2017. If you combine it with a keto diet, the two will be a powerful combo in your fight against stubborn fat. Staying committed to your journey. Staying committed to your journey is essential to overcome plateaus. This means setting realistic goals and tracking your progress, even if progress is slow. It also means focusing on the benefits of the keto diet, such as increased energy, improved health, and reduced inflammation, rather than solely on the numbers on the scale. Adjusting your routine. When you reach a plateau, it may be necessary to adjust your routine. This can involve increasing the intensity of your workouts, changing your meal plans, or trying a new form of exercise. It is also important to be flexible and open to new ideas, as different approaches may work better for different people. Try these tricks when you hit a plateau. Incorporate strength training. The benefits of strength training have been well studied and written about in many health journals. Other than weight loss, it also contributes to improved cardiovascular health and improved strength and endurance. Try increasing the number of reps that you do during your workouts. If you normally go up to 12, try going for a little longer, maybe up to 15. Increase your weights. Add a little bit more weight, even if the increment is 1 pound a week. Increase the number of exercises you do in one workout. Try a different exercise class. For instance, a spinning or Pilates class instead of your usual aerobics class. Getting tired of your meal plan? Try changing it by introducing new ingredients or new ways of preparing your meals. Drink more water. Hydration helps flush your body of toxins and improves metabolism, which will ultimately contribute to weight loss. If you don't like the taste of water, drink herbal teas or add a few slices of lemon. Celebrating success and celebrating yourself. It is important to celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. This could mean acknowledging a small milestone, such as fitting into a pair of jeans that used to be too tight, or simply taking a moment to appreciate how far you have come. Celebrating yourself also helps to keep your motivation strong, reminding you of the reasons why you started the keto diet in the first place. The VA Office of Research and Development, 2021, showed that non-financial rewards could encourage more weight loss and mental happiness during your weight loss journey. Here are a few examples of how to reward yourself when you achieve certain milestones in your weight loss journey. Do something nice for yourself, like getting a manicure or pedicure. This is a non-food related reward, but will make you feel good so you can look forward to the next milestone you achieve. Trying something you've always wanted to do, like joining a dance class or any other new hobbies, will also make you feel good about achieving your success and will be a fun experience. How about buying new exercise gear when you lose a dress size, or a new pair of running shoes that fit better? This is one way to kill two birds with one stone. Show off your new body and get the fresh motivation to hit the gym harder. According to the National Institute on Aging, wearing the right clothes can boost your confidence. NIH 2020. Book a session with a personal trainer or a masseuse. A personal trainer can help you with a training plan and correct your form, giving you valuable information that you need to maximize your time at the gym. Booking a massage is also something nice that you can do as a reward for yourself, and you can look forward to the next one as you reach each milestone. Buy yourself nice jewelry. This is a nice gift to yourself that will last you for a very long time and will always remind you of how far you've come on your journey. Chapter 6. Maintaining your weight loss and living the keto lifestyle. The importance of maintenance. The keto diet can be an effective way to lose weight and improve your overall health, but maintenance is key to ensuring that your progress is long-lasting. Maintaining your weight loss is important to ensure that you don't gain the weight back and to maintain the health benefits that come with following the diet. Strategies for maintaining your weight loss. To maintain your weight loss, it's important to continue following the principles of the keto diet, including limiting your carbohydrate intake, eating plenty of healthy fats, and staying hydrated. Additionally, it's important to continue to be mindful of portion sizes and to exercise regularly. Keeping a food diary and tracking your progress can also be helpful in maintaining your weight loss. Here are some strategies to help you maintain your weight loss after keto. Maintain portion size. Normally, the stomach adjusts to the portion size that you have been eating, so you should try and maintain that since you will already be used to smaller portions. Avoid processed food. We already discussed how processed food often has hidden carbs in it and unhealthy fats. Apart from weight gain, these may not be good for your health, and so it's best to avoid them as much as possible. Slowly increase your carb intake. Here, you should be careful to increase your carb intake just enough to kick you out of ketosis, but still maintain the weight, so keep tracking your intake. This will differ from one individual to another as we all have different needs. You may also need to consult a dietitian for advice and get an assessment of how much you need to maintain the weight. Increase your activity levels and increase your protein intake. According to Slayman and Yunkin, 2020, you should aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise a day and add about 50 grams of protein a day, as this will promote feelings of fullness. If you decide to make changes to your diet, you should do this gradually over time to give your stomach time to adjust to the new foods. Other dietitians advise slowly decreasing the fat intake while upping the lean protein and vegetable intake and steadily introducing fruits and whole grains. Megala 2022. Some people practice the cyclical keto method at this stage. This is when you follow the traditional keto 4 to 5 days a week and then have higher carb days 2 to 3 days a week, according to Priscilla Blevins of What the Fat Nutrition, who has seen success with her clients who practice this method. If your weight starts creeping up on you, take a holistic view of the situation to understand the causes and adjust accordingly. Has your lifestyle changed? Are you on a new medication? Are you stressed or not getting enough sleep? Answering these questions will help you come up with the best approach to fight weight gain. How to avoid slip-ups. Slip-ups are a normal part of any weight loss journey, but it's important to get back on track as soon as possible. To avoid slip-ups, try to plan ahead for potential temptations and have alternative options available. It's also helpful to have a support system, such as a friend or family member, who can help keep you accountable and motivated. If you know that you're going out to eat, check the restaurant menu in advance so you can decide what you will order when you get there. This will prevent you from falling into temptation when you are there and have to decide in the moment. Perhaps consider skipping breakfast that day to save yourself some calories should you go slightly over your daily allowance with restaurant food. Preparation is key. Living the keto lifestyle. Living the keto lifestyle is about more than just following a strict diet. It's about making healthy choices and prioritizing self-care. This can include practicing mindfulness, getting enough sleep, and taking care of your mental health. Additionally, it's important to listen to your body and make adjustments to your routine as needed. Mulcahy 2020 suggests 101 ways to live your best keto life, and we are going to highlight some of them here. Having regular check-ins with your doctor. This is important so that you will be able to pick up on any nutritional deficiencies and take care of them before they become an issue. Arming yourself with knowledge and staying on top of any new updates. It's important to review the basics of the diet on a continual basis. Keeping your keto food list handy at all times, especially when you're traveling. Enjoying a keto-friendly treat every day. This will make you feel good and not feel like you're missing out or that you are being denied treats. Look for dessert recipes on Pinterest or similar platforms. In relation to the above point, find keto-friendly recipes for the holidays, like an Easter meal or Christmas cookies, etc. Consider combining the keto diet with intermittent fasting so you can reap health benefits from both diets. Use coconut oil for cooking. Because it's rich in MCTs, it provides well for your energy needs. Keep an eye on your carbs on a daily basis. It is best to stay within the 20 grams to 40 grams limit so you can still stay in ketosis. Closely related to that point is to also watch your protein intake as a two-working combination to keep you in ketosis. Invest in a good tracking app like MyFitnessPal or Carb Manager so you can always be on top of your macros. Plan your meals ahead to avoid slip-ups and try to eat at home more often than out, as you can control your food preparation and your portion sizes. Know which keto plan is best for you, and don't be afraid to try another one if your needs change. Vegetarians can get on the ketotarian diet that caters to their needs, and vegans have the eco-keto plan. Keep an eye out for food allergies that can happen when you try new foods. Treat yourself to a new pair of jeans every time you lose 10 pounds, but expect that there might be some backsliding, which is not necessarily your fault, but could be the body adjusting itself naturally. Have a post-keto diet plan in place for when you stop the diet. Enjoying life to the fullest. The keto diet can be an enjoyable and sustainable way to improve your health, but it's important to also enjoy life to the fullest. This can include indulging in occasional treats in moderation, traveling and trying new foods, and finding joy in physical activities. By finding a balance between following the principles of the keto diet and enjoying life, you can maintain your weight loss and lead a happy and healthy lifestyle. Author's experience. Within a month and a half, I saw results from following the keto diet and sticking to my daily routine of walking and snacking on allowed foods. The keto diet was a game changer for me, and I was able to reach my weight loss goals. I hope my experience can inspire others to consider the keto diet as a viable option for weight loss and improved health. Chapter 7. Understanding the Importance of Sleep and Relaxation. The impact of sleep on weight loss. A good night's sleep is crucial for many aspects of health and well-being, including weight loss. Sleep deprivation can cause an increase in hunger hormones, leading to overeating and weight gain. On the other hand, sufficient sleep can help regulate hunger hormones and promote weight loss. In a clinical trial done by UChicago, where they increased the sleep hours of 80 adults by an average of 1.2 hours per night, they were able to show that doing so decreased the participants' overall caloric intake by an average of 270 calories per day. Caldwell, 2022. Tips for improving sleep quality. To improve sleep quality, it's important to establish a consistent sleep schedule, create a sleep-conducive environment, avoid caffeine and electronics before bedtime, and engage in relaxation techniques such as deep breathing and stretching. Here are some tips from the CDC on how you can improve your sleep. Consistency matters. Be consistent on what time you go to bed every night and what time you get up every morning. Remove electronic distractions from your bedroom. If you don't need your phone, iPad, TV, etc. overnight, remove them from your bedroom at least an hour before you switch off. You will have a better sleep without the notifications going off all night or the temptation to check your social media feed. Create a sleep-inducing atmosphere. Your bedroom should be dark, quiet, and of a comfortable temperature to induce relaxation and sleep. Consider adding a relaxing bedtime routine such as meditation or reading a book just before you go to bed. Avoid large meals, caffeine, and alcohol just before you go to bed, as these might cause discomfort and/or keep you awake at night. Get some exercise during the day if possible. This will help you sleep better at night. Importance of relaxation. Relaxation is crucial for reducing stress and improving overall well-being. Stress can lead to overeating, weight gain, and other health problems. Relaxation techniques, such as meditation and yoga, can help reduce stress and promote relaxation. Studies show that relaxation has a lot of benefits that include contributing to a healthy heart, reduced stress, improved brain function, decreased muscle tension, less depression, anxiety, and obesity. Yale and Being Well, 2016. Let's talk about some of these benefits. Relaxation improves concentration. When your mind is clouded with stress, it will be impossible to concentrate on a task, and this is when you need to employ some relaxation techniques to help sharpen your focus. Relaxation improves digestion. Relaxation helps people with gastrointestinal, GI disorders by lessening pain and managing irritability. Advent Health, 2020. It helps to lessen anger and frustration. When you are angry, your muscles tense up, and relaxation will loosen up the muscles and decrease your frustration. Relaxation promotes emotional well-being. Stress produces cortisol, the stress hormone, and this decreases the production of serotonin and dopamine. This leads to depression. Relaxation lowers blood pressure. When you reach a complete state of relaxation, this slows down other bodily functions, including your heart rate, which, in turn, lowers your blood pressure and protects your heart. Relaxation lowers the risk of stroke. According to Advent Health, 2020, people who coped best with stressful events had a 24% lower risk of stroke in a research study that was done. Relaxation could reduce fatigue when combined with a consistent sleep schedule. Pair that with minimizing alcohol and caffeine intake at night. Relaxation could lower inflammation since stress reduces the body's ability to fight off common illnesses, which weakens the body's immune system and exposes one to diseases. How to incorporate relaxation into your routine. Incorporating relaxation into your routine is simple. You can start with deep breathing exercises, take a relaxing bath, or engage in mindfulness activities such as yoga or meditation. Find what works best for you and make it a consistent part of your routine. Here are some tips to help you incorporate relaxation into your life. Practice deep breathing techniques. There are meditation apps that will teach you how to practice deep breathing, but essentially, this means taking large, deep breaths through your nose and exhaling through the mouth while relaxing your muscles. Progressive muscle relaxation. Tensing and relaxing groups of muscles, alternatively starting with facial muscles and working your way down the body to get your full body relaxed. Meditation. As mentioned above, there are a few meditation apps that you can download that teach you how to meditate that cater to beginners to experienced level. Otherwise, meditation is a process of complete stillness where you shut off all distractions and focus on your breathing for a set time. Some people may recite or repeat a word or phrase to help them maintain focus and not let the intrusive thoughts in. Visualization. This is about using your imagination to create a picture in your mind of a relaxing or soothing place to induce relaxation. Try to imagine what the place looks like, feels like, and the tastes involved, if any. Taking gentle walks in your surroundings. This can be relaxing and refreshing, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting at your desk. Taking a few minutes to go for a walk could be just what you need to smell the roses and come back feeling refreshed and energized. Recharging your batteries. Recharging your batteries is essential for maintaining a healthy lifestyle and reaching your weight loss goals. This can be achieved through rest, relaxation, and sleep. By making these activities a priority, you can reduce stress, improve your overall health, and stay motivated on your journey toward weight loss. Other activities that can also help you relax and recharge your batteries are doing yoga, tai chi, meditation, music and art therapy, massages, aromatherapy, and hydrotherapy. Chapter 8. Finding support and staying connected. The benefits of support. Having someone to share your journey with can provide motivation, encouragement, and accountability. When you have a support system, you have someone to celebrate your successes with, someone to help pick you up when you fall, and someone to keep you motivated. Having a support system can also provide you with the opportunity to share your own experiences, offer encouragement to others, and gain valuable insights from others who have been through similar journeys. According to Grant 2022, support on your weight loss journey can also help you identify roadblocks, gain objective feedback, and feel understood. I strongly recommend letting your family and friends know that you're starting on this journey so they can help and support you in different ways. How to find support. There are many ways to find support on your weight loss journey. You can look to your friends and family, join a support group, or connect with others through online forums and social media. If you're feeling particularly isolated, consider seeking the help of a therapist or counselor who can offer you support and guidance as you work to reach your goals. The Mayo Clinic, 2023, identifies 3 types of support that others can give you: emotional, practical, and inspiring. Emotional. This is what you need when you're feeling discouraged. Someone who can act as a shoulder to lean on and who will listen to you when you want to vent and give you encouragement. Practical. Let's say you need to go to the gym, but you have small kids that need to be looked after. The type of support you need here is practical support in the form of someone to look after your kids while you go to the gym or go for walks or runs. Inspiring. This type of support would come from someone who inspires you and encourages you to exercise even when you don't feel like it. On the other hand, Grant 2022 identified 5 types of support: familial, friends, online groups or forums, nutritionists, and commercial programs. Familial and friends are obvious. You just need to know who of your family or friends you can go to for what type of support. Also, remember that your own family members and/or friends may sabotage your efforts to lose weight if they feel threatened by it, so be careful who you go to. Be aware of those who are always trying to tempt you with pizza and cake and sulk when you don't want to join in. Online groups. We mentioned this briefly in another section. There are online groups on most social media platforms, such as Facebook and Pinterest, for people who are trying to lose weight. These groups will provide invaluable information and other resources, such as recipes, tips, and tricks, and are free to join. Choose your group wisely. It helps to know who's running the group. Are they a qualified nutritionist, dietitian, etc.? That way, you will be certain that the information shared is correct and not harmful to your health. Nutritionist. The best type of support you can get is from a professional who has had the training and is qualified to give evidence-based advice if you can afford one. A nutritionist can design a meal plan according to your specific needs, track your progress, and will keep you accountable on your weight loss journey if you meet with them regularly. Commercial programs. This could be an online program that is run by a group of dietitians, doctors, and/or nutritionists. It could be a paid membership, but with access to online tools, recipes, and all the resources you need to stay on track. The above should give you an idea of the various types of support that is available for you to tap into. The type of support you harness would obviously depend on your own specific situation and circumstances. The same can be said about how often you need support, as this also depends on your own set of circumstances. A person who lives alone, for instance, or in a remote area might benefit from online support, whereas someone who lives with a family dynamic and has close friends might do well with just their immediate family or friends or local community groups. Staying connected with your journey. Once you have found a support system, it is important to stay connected with your journey and the people who support you. Regular check-ins and updates on your progress can help keep you motivated and accountable, and sharing your experiences can help provide inspiration and encouragement to others. Celebrating success with others. Celebrating your successes with others is an important part of the weight loss journey. When you share your accomplishments with others, it helps to reinforce your progress and provides motivation to continue. Whether it's through a shared meal, a workout session, or simply a phone call, take the time to celebrate your successes and acknowledge the hard work you've put in. Celebrating other people's successes also helps to keep you motivated. Here are 5 ways celebrating the success of others helps us achieve our own goals, according to Walker 2020. When one wins, we all win. If you believe that a win for one is a win for all, it will be easier for you to share in and celebrate the success of others. In group settings, it also helps us to remember that we need each other to succeed. Celebrating the success of others motivates you to keep striving for your own success. Watching others succeed makes us realize and believe that it is possible for us too. It therefore gives us the nudge to keep striving toward our own goals. It maintains the bonds of friendship. Healthy competition is fun and should never turn into jealousy, and this is what maintains the bonds of friendship. When you are proud of your friend's success, you may even be the one that announces their accomplishments because you share in their joy. It may open doors for you. When you join in celebrating other people's success, this may open doors for you, as well as networking connections, as you may get to meet others who are operating in the same space. These are connections that could help you go further in your own pursuits. A positive attitude and mindset will elevate you. If you believe in the saying, your attitude determines your attitude, you will know that your attitude can take you quite far in life, and that when it's paired with hard work, it contributes to your overall success. Celebrating the success of others fosters a positive attitude and strengthens our resolve to do well and achieve our goals. Building a strong support system. A strong support system can be an invaluable asset in your weight loss journey. Consider reaching out to others, attending support group meetings, or connecting with others online. Seek out those who have similar goals and experiences and look for opportunities to connect and collaborate. With the support of others, you can achieve greater success and find the encouragement you need to reach your goals. Here are some tips on how to build a strong support system. Stay in touch. Instead of hiding and feeling ashamed when you overeat, reach out to others and get support so you can get back on track. This also means answering texts, calls, and emails even when you don't feel like doing so. The importance of give and take. It is important to give support as much as you receive it. When others congratulate you, you should also return the favor when it's their turn to be congratulated. Recognize that not everyone is able to give the same type of support, so know who to go to for what type of support. Some people may be able to give practical support, but may not be the best to vent to. Get yourself a partner to share recipes with, go for walks with, and plan and cook healthy meals with. Join support or active groups in your neighborhood. With a bit of research, you can find local running or walking groups that you can join in your neighborhood. These will keep you motivated and give you something to look forward to doing, even if this only happens once a week. Chapter 9. Conclusion. Before wrapping up by summarizing the key lessons from the book, I wanted to debunk some of the myths that are out there about the keto diet. There are way too many of these misconceptions about the diet, but I'm only going to highlight 10 in this section. Eating fat makes you fat. On the surface, this looks correct, but things don't work like that biologically. Eating fat is satiating, meaning you stay full for longer, which is not the case when eating carbs, as they do the opposite. So when you stay full for longer, you eat less, and so your calorie intake is reduced. Secondly, research has shown that high-fat diets increase one's metabolism, causing people to burn up to 300 more calories per day when compared to low-calorie diets. McAuliffe, 2022. From this explanation, you can see that eating fat doesn't make you fatter, but helps you to shed the weight. Keto raises your cholesterol. This myth comes from the belief that dietary cholesterol has the ability to raise blood cholesterol in an unhealthy way. A few studies have demonstrated that this is not the case. In fact, research has shown that the keto diet has the ability to decrease the bad cholesterol in the body, the LDL, and increase the good cholesterol, the HDL. We discussed these studies in the first chapter. This belief comes from the belief that meat, eggs, and dairy are associated with high cholesterol, and since they form the basis of the keto diet, many people assume that eating these foods will lead to high cholesterol. Red meat is not good for you. This is related to the above point. Red meat is one of those foods that have been unfairly demonized in the healthy lifestyle circles, but unjustly so. Most studies that have been done in this area are usually observational studies that cannot prove cause and effect, and they don't take into account things like the person's lifestyle, the type of meat, whether fresh or processed, and other factors. McAuliffe, 2022. So, red meat is not bad for you. Saturated fat can clog your arteries. Firstly, you need to understand that saturated fat from meat and fat made from hydrogenated vegetable oils are very different, and so is their effect on our health. Secondly, the difference is even more pronounced when comparing eating saturated fats on a low-carb diet like the keto diet and eating them alongside junk food. When you look at this in combination with the scientific evidence from the studies that have reviewed diets that include food sources containing saturated fats, O'Hearn 2020, you will see that this information cannot be true. The keto diet will cause vitamin deficiencies. On the keto diet, you replace all the high-carb and sugary foods with very nutritious food. The full-fat dairy, for instance, comes packed with all the fat-soluble vitamins that you were not getting when you were eating the low-fat alternatives. There are also studies that show that an all-carnivore diet, for instance, can provide all the nutrients your body needs, and that includes vitamin C. Barnwell, 2018. Salt is bad for you. Salt is an essential electrolyte that is highly recommended on the keto diet, especially in the first few weeks of starting the keto diet, as your body tends to lose large amounts of sodium when you lose water, often leading to keto flu, among other things. According to McAuliffe, 2022, the American Heart Association (AHA) recommendation of less than 2.3 grams, and ideally less than 1.5 grams of sodium a day, is merely assumed since they were based on observational and not randomized controlled studies. You will get ketoacidosis. The chances of getting ketoacidosis are very low, and it mainly affects those who are living with type 1 diabetes if they don't take their insulin. When insulin is not regulated, it spikes in the bloodstream, and since ketones also spike, this is a recipe for disaster, as it causes the blood to become acidic, leading to ketoacidosis with all its complications. Ketoacidosis is not to be confused with ketosis. Ketosis is what you are after when you lower your carb intake and increase your fat intake. This is what is necessary to burn fat and shed the weight. Your brain needs carbs. This is not true at all. There is no such thing as essential carbs, and essential in this case means that the body cannot make it on its own. When you don't consume carbs, your body will make glucose from the fats and proteins that you consume, and this process is called gluconeogenesis. Ketosis has many brain health benefits, and we already discussed these as part of the literature on the keto diet benefits. One of the oldest benefits is the treatment of seizures in patients with epilepsy. Keto is bad for your kidneys. This is based on the misconception that the keto diet is high in proteins, and high protein is not good for your kidneys. By now, you already know that the keto diet is not high protein, but rather high fat, medium protein, and low carb. And earlier on, we touched on some of the scientific evidence that has shown that the protein sources eaten on this diet are not damaging to your health. In fact, the research found no significant evidence that a high protein intake has a detrimental effect on kidney function in healthy adults. Martin et al., 2005. There are other misconceptions or myths circling out there about the keto diet, and it is now your responsibility to arm yourself with knowledge and read the literature so you can be in a position to defend your choices should you ever be put in a position to do so. Remember, knowledge is power. Keto is not sustainable. This is a myth that is based on people's understanding of and belief in the standard American Western diet. But in essence, the keto diet is based on how humans used to eat in the hunter-gatherer times. The keto diet has been studied extensively, and research has demonstrated its many health benefits other than weight loss. This is what makes this diet suitable for many people who are living with health conditions that they wish to manage long-term. For those who don't have any chronic conditions, it's still a great way to manage your weight by giving your body cyclical infusions of ketones and allowing it to recalibrate hormone imbalances and inflammatory patterns. McAuliffe 2022. Summary of key points. In closing, I wish to sum up the key points that we discussed throughout this book as a take-home message: what the keto diet is and is not. The keto diet is a way of eating that is based on consuming 75% of your macros from healthy fats, 25% from high-quality proteins, and 5% from low carbs. The science behind the diet is that reducing your carb intake causes your body to switch from using glucose as fuel for energy to burning the fat that is already stored as the new source of energy. When this happens, the liver starts producing ketones, and this process is called ketosis. This is how weight loss happens. There are a few different versions of the diet. We presented most of them in the first chapter, but all of them are based on this principle or way of eating. The most common of these is a standard keto diet. If you are new to keto, it is best to start with the SK until your body is used to functioning on fat for energy and being in ketosis before you switch to the other plans. I recommend speaking to a nutritionist or dietitian for advice on what plan is best for you, as this generally depends on your needs and health status. We discussed the health benefits of the keto diet, which have been extensively studied, and they include weight loss, improved insulin sensitivity, heart health, brain health, less risk of PCOS and fighting certain cancers, and so most people can benefit by being on this diet. The keto diet, like many diets, comes with some side effects, and these include the keto flu, bad breath, constipation, diarrhea, and leg cramps as the common and less serious ones, and to a lesser extent, ketoacidosis, kidney stones, and hypoglycemia. The good news is that most of these less serious ones don't last for a long time and can be easily managed by increasing your water intake and adding some salt. Reflection on your journey. Now that you have come this far, I would like to believe that you have started embracing this keto lifestyle and already have some experience to draw from. I would like to invite you to pause and reflect on your journey and just assess how you're feeling at this moment. How has the keto diet impacted your life? Remember that we discussed various ways to measure your progress instead of just relying on the scale. Some of the questions you should be asking yourself here are: do your clothes fit better? Are you bench pressing more weight, or have you increased your reps? How are you sleeping? If you are on medication, is there any improvement in that area? How is your skin? These are all good indicators of whether this diet is improving your health or not. Of course, if you started the diet with the sole purpose of losing weight, you should also be seeing a difference on the scale. If not, why do you think that is? This is where you should be brutally honest with yourself. If you have hit a plateau, I suggest going back to Chapter 5, where we discussed understanding what causes plateaus and strategies to overcome them. Moving forward with confidence. Now that you have all the tools of the trade and you have had some practice being on this diet, your confidence level should be up, especially if you've learned a few go-to recipes and have a meal plan that works for you that you can tweak from time to time. This will help you to not get bored with eating the same meals over and over again. You should have also mastered the art of reading the ingredient lists on the foods that you buy. If you've lost a few or more pounds, this too will definitely increase your confidence, as well as see an improvement in your health markers. It's time to treat yourself to a new pair of jeans that are one size down and get some new gym clothes while you are at it. That is a sure way to boost your confidence. Celebrating your success. Remember to celebrate your success and join in celebrating the success of others as well. In Chapter 8, we discuss the benefits of sharing your success and that doing so helps to reinforce your progress and provides motivation to continue. You can do this by inviting a friend to a shared meal, a joint workout session, or simply making a phone call to a friend. Taking the time to celebrate your successes and acknowledge the hard work you've put in will not only boost your confidence, but it will give you encouragement to be more committed to staying on your keto journey. Staying committed to your health and wellness. You owe it to yourself to stay committed to your goals. And this is not just to your health goals, but career and other life goals as well. You can do this by setting short-term goals that are measurable and achievable. So on your keto journey, you could set smaller weight loss goals. So instead of telling yourself that you want to lose 50 pounds, make this 5 pounds every month. Before you know it, you would have lost 20 pounds, and a few months down the line, you would have lost 50. Try this for your meals as well. Instead of trying to be 100% good all week, focus on each day and call it a win when you stay within your macros and don't cheat. If you do cheat or fall off the bandwagon for a while, harness the help of a friend for support to help you get back on track. Plan ahead so that you can avoid slip-ups and have fun. Otherwise, what is the point of living? Glossary. Autophagy, a process by which the body cleans itself by removing toxins. Carbohydrates, carbs. Food consisting of starch, sugars, and cellulose, which is one of the main food groups that provide the body with energy. CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, is a type of fat found in dairy and beef which might help reduce body fat deposits. Electrolytes, minerals in your body that have an electrical charge. They are found in urine, blood, tissues, and other fluids, and they help balance the amount of water in your body. Glycemic index, a rating that is given to food on a scale of 0 to 100 that shows how quickly each food affects your blood sugar or glucose. In other words, it increases the amount of glucose in your body. The lower the number, the fewer carbs the food item contains, and so it is less likely to spike up your blood sugar levels too much. Hypoglycemia, a state of low blood sugar level in your body. Insulin, a hormone that is produced in the pancreas that regulates the amount of glucose in the body. Ketoacidosis. Ketoacidosis occurs when your body has stored too many ketones, causing the blood to become too acidic, which can damage the liver and other vital organs if untreated. Ketones, chemicals made in your liver. They are produced when there isn't enough glucose in the body and when the body burns fat. Ketosis, a process where the liver produces ketones and the body switches from burning carbs to burning fats. This is how weight loss happens. Monounsaturated fats. These are healthy fats that are typically in liquid form at room temperature, but can harden when chilled. PCOS, a condition that affects how a woman's ovaries work. It may cause irregular periods, excess androgens, male hormones, or enlarged ovaries.